the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a sticker, super chat, cash app, or buy a coffee. And those links will be in the description field of this video. Come on in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let everyone know we are live for a short amount of time. Just wanted to get your thoughts on something that I just shared, a little short video with the 911 calls from December the 27th, 2025, in regards to Tyrone Davis. Hey, Shelly. Hey, sis. You are up, I see. Hey, T. Smith. Welcome, sis. Yes, that was a premiere. I wanted to put the video out there first and then kind of talk about it. Okay. But prayers for you, sis, for you and your family as well. Hey, Miss Congeniality. Welcome. Hey, Spec. Good evening. Thank y'all for joining. Let's see. Hi, Linda in Florida. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We're not going to be on too long, y'all. I'm actually in bed. Okay, so this is impromptu. But I needed to get y'all's thoughts because my brain was going. Okay, so I know that we can feed off of each other a lot. Y'all make me think. Hey, Joy, welcome. She said, what in the hell? Joy, you have me tickled. Oh, my God. You are keeping up with it all. Okay. Child, so, oh my God, someone the other day, y'all, wanted me to go back and listen to the 911 calls from December 27th. Now, I forgot who it was. So I said, okay, I was going to do it yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do it. So I was sitting here and I finally found the 911 calls because I know I had heard it, but you know how like things have transpired recently and then you go back and you hear things and you're like, wait, hold up, slow your roll. Okay. Now, if you haven't heard the 911 calls, I just uploaded that in addition to a Google Map view of the area. Now, first, before we get into the 911 calls, I know that right there at the intersection, I was looking to see if they have lights right there, but there are some hotels nearby. And so I'm wondering if the police had a chance to speak with the local hotels to see if they have any camera footage by chance that would point in the direction of where all of this took place. They have a DoubleTree hotel, and then there's another one, Country something, that's across the freeway, because you just never know. You know, some of these businesses, hey, Tea Lady, hey, Buttercup, welcome. Some of these businesses, they have cameras, okay? And you'll be surprised. Now, I don't know how far back the camera footage would go, or how, you know, theirs works, but it doesn't hurt to ask, you know, that night, what were there, you know, some camera footage that they could use. Also, T. Smith pointed out something, but y'all, the irony of it all. Now, that Google map was from April 2025. So when I was scanning through it and we were looking, right to the right side was something blue. It looked like, you know, how like you have balloons or something and they're deflated. Well, I couldn't really tell what it was, but it looked like when someone dies, you know, of an accident on side of the road, and people go and put flowers, pictures, balloons, and so forth. And I said, "Oh man, someone must have probably left that for Dro there." And she said, "No, because Dro died December 2025." I'm like, "Oh, you are right. That was from April." So it was so ironic that there was something blue. And if y'all haven't seen the video, it's right there in the video, right there on the side of where Dro was, his body was found. So I was like, wow, that made it even more so like, woo. Hey Tabitha, welcome. So that was something that we took note of. Now, right there under the underpass is very narrow. Okay, now before you get right to the underpass, there's like a little bike lane. Now, if someone pulled right there and decided to let someone out, they may have space, to kind of walk and get out of traffic. But the more you get under the underpass, it gets narrow. It is very dangerous because, for one, it gets darker right there under an underpass, and the cars are speeding through, so that's extra. Okay, hold on. Someone just okay. I was just looking. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shelly. You may have done it. But that makes it even more dangerous if it's dark right there and it's narrow where it's not enough space to move around. Traffic is going through there very fast. Okay. It's a lot of businesses and so forth, which also tells me that someone saw something. Okay. It's just too many people. It's a small space and all of that. Now, going to the 911 calls. Oh my gosh. Y'all, there were multiple calls that said male versus vehicle or male patient injured after being hit by a sedan. And I'm like, wait a second, hold up. So someone called 911 after seeing Tyrone being hit. Now, this caller that called in said that he was hit by a sedan. Well, Lulu's vehicle, I don't think, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think her vehicle would be classified as a sedan. Okay? I don't think that would be classified as a sedan. So then I started thinking, okay, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Is it possible? Because remember, she supposedly had gone to the Circle K or Wawa. I'm still trying to figure out about the gas stations, child. Is it possible that her car was left at that location and they were in a vehicle with someone else in a sedan? Okay. I started also thinking, hey, honey, 5K. I also, was thinking about Dro's vehicle. Okay, these are just different scenarios. Because remember, I started asking, when they went to the Ruth's Chris, and him and Lulu was standing in front of a red vehicle. I said, well, whose vehicle is that? And where is that vehicle? Because we kept hearing about this red car. Now, aside from all the stuff that came out with the first witness said, oh, that's the nurse's car and all of that. I want to go back to before all of this because that was confusing. I don't know where we were going with that, why he said the nurse them had the red car and all of this. I'm going to focus on what the 911 caller said. Okay. Now, is it possible? Because I do not, in my own mind, my opinion, think that Lulu was driving. Okay. With a whole boot. Now, unless she took that boot off, okay, and they were in someone else's sedan. Okay. Why did the caller say that he was hit by a sedan? Now, was it a sedan that he was possibly in? She's giving a story that he jumped out. Okay. Well, when he jumped out, allegedly, because I don't believe that, was there a car that hit him? Now, some people were also saying the first witness, okay, that talked and spoke up recently, is it possible that that person hit him and then tried to pretend like they found him there? Okay. Let's see what y'all saying. T. Smith said, but the white couple said he was only like 30 feet from where they were, but he wasn't under the bridge. If you look at what they say, you can use Google to calculate the distance. They said from where they were talking. Yeah, that's not too far because it looked like they were right by that hill, the little hill area. It looked like they were right there and they were like 15 feet up. So it's almost to the point of where the bridge or that overpass, is right there, that area. That's what I took from what they were saying. I don't think the first witness harmed him. Okay. Love Peace said it's possible. Because I'm like, who has a sedan? And then my mind also keeps going back to what Lulu put about them being at the hospital, and when they were trying to switch Dro to another hospital, she said his close friend was there. Now, have we ever thought about who the close friend was? Some people, we were saying Jason, and is it possible that Jason had his car and had already been there? Okay, I still keep going back to that because who is the close friend? We never even came up with who the close friend was. And then where was his car at this time? Okay. Let's see. Are we believing the couple after all was said this week? See, lady, at this point, child, I don't know. I'm telling you, my brain is like going. I don't know what to believe. Shout out to Shelly for the flower. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. Supersized Cutie said, did the caller actually see him get hit or did they suspect he got hit? Well, if you go back and listen to it, it sounded like the caller was sure because they said, well, when the 911 operator, if you go back and listen, she said, I don't know how she worded, passerby caller said that male patient was injured after being hit by a sedan. To me, that sounds very specific. Like, I don't know. It just sounded very specific. If I was to call 911, I may have just said, oh, I just saw somebody get hit by a car, but they said hit by a sedan. So I don't know. I just wanted to know what y'all thought. Let's see. Personally, I don't believe any of the witnesses. Joyce says she don't believe any of them. Let's see. Wasn't her boot on her left foot? Yes. And when I say that, y'all, I'm not saying that physically, like it's impossible for her. I know she can drive with the boot. I'm saying I don't feel that she was driving for the simple fact, if it was just those two, I don't see how he would allow her to even drive with the boot when she barely drove anyways. I don't think any of the videos I've seen with those two that she's driving him. I know they probably have, but on that particular day, to me, that also sends up a red flag. Like, why today? Why the day he lost his life? That was the same day you were driving. That's I don't know, red flag to me. Let's see. Miss Congeniality said the caller say hit by a sedan, but Lulu confirmed he fell and hit his head. Is there enough body damage to correlate with being struck by a car? That's what we're waiting to see. How much damage based off of the autopsy report was there? And in Lulu's confession, to me, some type of something, the 6-page letter, the wording that she used at the end, where she said, when people get mad, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it in front of me, people arguing, was it run into I forgot how she put it, run into somebody else's car. Let me see. I try to run them over. I was like, no, I ain't never thought about trying to run somebody over just because we get into it. Who calls a victim a patient? Well, the 911 operator could have just been wording it that way. They may not have said it, but she was getting the word over to, I guess, the ambulance or whoever, saying male patient. They may not have said patient. Let's see. That might have been Lulu who made that call. Could have been a bluff call to throw off everything. Because if I call in a sedan, I would also be able to say the make and color. Okay. That car call is a fake. You think it's fake? Shelly said she think it's fake too. Joy said, if I see someone get hit by a car, I'm going to say someone was hit by a sedan, a car, not a patient has been hit unless I'm nervous and forgot that I'm not at work. Uh-oh. So what you trying to say, Joy? Wait a minute. What you trying to say? You think the couple hit him? What? Why you saying unless you forgot that you at work? Because the only person I thought of that worked at the hospital was the nurse. Oh, trying to fake. Y'all think it's a fake? Oh my gosh. Really? Okay, let me try to find this right quick. Okay, so so she said any of you could be in my situation because you all fuss and fight with your partners, in parentheses, even have crashed into your dudes' cars or tried to run them over. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. Y'all think it's fake. How we get back to square one? Ain't nobody hit him. The question is, why was he out of the car? Period. Exactly, Shelly. We are still stuck there. But the 911 call just got my attention tonight because I haven't heard that before. I hadn't heard that part. That was so specific. Hey, Ray Ray. That was so specific. Thank you, Shelly, for the 100. I appreciate it, sis. So I wonder, oh man, y'all, if that was a fake bluff call, then what y'all trying to say then, like, this was a setup? In my opinion, if you're gonna say that was a fake call, then why? Why would someone make a fake call? Let's see, Honey 5K said the family was skinny, but New Mood is still guilty. Huh? T. Smith said whatever vehicle hit him, it wasn't Lulu's because she let them take her car into evidence, right? Or is that not true? No, that part is true. That's what I'm saying. I don't think if it did happen, that it would have happened in her car. Her car would not even be considered a sedan. And that's a good point, T. Smith. They took her car into evidence. So they would have checked that she got her car back. So they may not have found anything. You see what I'm saying? So that's a good point. Shelly said, yeah, because they just added that part in. Oh my goodness. Lulu did something. We just can't figure it out right now. Okay. It's crazy how no one recorded anything in a world where we record everything. That part. Even with the Romika case, I said the same thing. Like, where was everybody? Where were the phones? Okay. I'm telling y'all, that guy was the plug. Which guy, Ray Ray? I meant the family was scamming. Oh, got you. Okay. And Lulu is still guilty. We just can't figure out what she did exactly. Why Lulu ain't called, or did she call? No, because supposedly in this same little 6-page letter, let me go back. Can we find that part? Because she was pretty much saying that she left and she was surprised when she came back to see him on a stretcher. I'm trying to find that. I was just reading it the other day. Yes, T Sizzle, I saw that too. She's guilty for leaving him. Right. If anything, you left. I don't care if you thought he was just sitting on side the road, kneeling or whatever. Oh my gosh, where is that part? Because I was like, what? Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, here it is. Okay, so she said, I'm so tired of the false accusations. You all didn't hear what you wanted to hear and or didn't believe what I said, but instead of letting the detectives do their job and figure out what happened, you all chose to bring it to social media like they could help. You all know Tyrone would have never in a million years wanted the details to his death, something so personal, told to the public. I was the one in Gainesville calling the city, asking if their traffic cameras work to see if those videos could give insight on what happened. So that lets me know that she was saying she didn't know what happened. If you trying now, one or two things: either you trying to figure out what happened because you really didn't know, or you know what happened and you trying to see how much they do know. Okay, based off of camera footage, were there any cameras capturing what happened? Okay, the fake 911 caller who claimed he seen $15 blow across the street. So somebody said that too. If there was no foul play, why would her car be taken? That's what I was still wondering too. That dreadhead guy is suspicious to me. Always been. Me too. Me too. Then she said, I after she said that, she said I was the one asking the police officers what the F happened in shock when I got back to see him on a stretcher. So where did she go? Okay, where did she go? Then she came back. What made you come back? Okay, I was the one in the hospital trying to get him transferred to another hospital. In parentheses, she says, along with one of his close friends. Have we found out who that is yet? Because we were saying Jason. Where was his car and was Jason there? Who was this friend? When did that friend get there? See, these are still things that are missing in this story. I haven't forgotten this. Just because I don't keep talking about certain things, I'm still waiting on the puzzle pieces to come. Okay? Because you put this out here publicly. So we're missing some of the puzzle pieces to this. I haven't forgotten. Let's see. T. Smith said the fact that she told the officers that they were arguing never sat right with me, even though the family said they don't think something happened in that state. They want to fill up their jails. Okay. That's a scam. She knew them cameras didn't work. She just wanted to appear genuinely concerned. Okay. He would not want something so personal exposed. Exactly. It sounds like a setup gone wrong to me, and they just dropped him off in the middle of the highway. Oh, that's so sad. Now, hey, something, oh, y'all. It's like this feeling I'm trying to shake about this. But the more we hear, the harder I should say it is for me to shake the feeling that I have. I'm not going to speak everything yet, what I'm feeling. But y'all, this is sad and crazy. It is so many gaps in time. Okay, now we're finding out people were there that we didn't know was there. Okay, people, family members getting off on murder charges recently. What? Okay, robbing people. Like what? So it's a lot. It's a lot. Welcome everyone coming in. Hi, Inga. Yes, and welcome from Kentucky. I appreciate the support. She wants to think she's searching. She knows exactly what happened. Yeah, exactly. They probably didn't look at anyone else but Lulu. At that time, I believe that. Therefore, will they tell or leave the suspense? Only time will tell. Eventually, somebody gonna talk. But notice she has not said anything on her social media since she did the YouTube channel. And I've been trying to visit Jason's page to see if he's said anything recently. Nope, nope, nope. The other guy, I've been trying to, the one that helped put the YouTube channel, it's like everyone's on shutdown mode, being quiet. So that's why I'm just wondering, like, what is that about, too? Hi, LaShonda. Yeah, someone had to have seen something on that road. Joyce said, I believe that Lulu busted him upside his head. I'm not sure that she took his life. If so, I don't think it was intentional. Hey, user, welcome again. I don't know. It's just all so weird to me. And is there a pattern? Because for a person to say that, what did she say? Crashing into your dude's cars or trying to run them over, y'all, that's not a normal person's thoughts on what to do when you have an argument with someone. Has she played around so many times with these guys and previous boyfriend? Okay. And this particular time it went wrong. Have you tried to mess around and say, I'm going to run you over? And that time you actually did? To me, that's not an accident if that happened. Okay. We've already seen on her social media when her car was all banged up and like it had been in a crash. Okay, were you playing around with that boyfriend thinking, oh, I'm going to get him and everything will be okay? And he made it out with his life. He moved on. But this particular moment, even if y'all have done this type of thing before and hey, y'all made up, this time it could have gone wrong. Like we still have yet to find out what is the accident part. I don't believe she would ever say anything. This case is so complex. It really is. We need a paycheck. Okay. We need to, the police department, they need to pay us because we really got some good questions, some places that they can start. Okay. I'm still trying to understand what was Natasha's son doing in Gainesville if they weren't notified for 48 hours. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Does anyone know? Like, what was he there for? And had him and Dro connected? Did Dro know that he was there? Lulu and Jason were having an wait, y'all done put them as having an affair. Lord, I ain't heard that one. We're gonna say all of this is alleged. Okay. Tasha helped him get life insurance. Jason didn't want to mention the other person. Renee, Lulu, Jason, Tasha's son were the four up there is given setup gone wrong. Oh, so you think it, oh, four people? Okay, Miss Congeniality. Okay, you put some pieces. Okay, let's see. Did Natasha send her son to go look for his cousin? Joy. She was talking about stuff they do in that Davis family, was how I took it, because she was talking directly to them, not to the internet. Oh, let me look at that. She said, when are you all going to stop attacking me and just focus on grieving? Oh, okay. Maybe this is to the family right here. As we all wait for the reports to come back, how much do you expect me to take? Any of you could be in my situation, because you all fuss and fight with your partners. Even have crashed into your dudes' cars or tried to run them over, but you choose to give a blind eye to the fact that bad shit can really happen in a blink of an eye, and it be outside of anyone who is involved, control, or doing. Oh, now I read that in a different way. So are you trying to say, T. Smith, that she was talking about someone in the family, because they should be focusing on grieving, that they tried to do that to their partners? Oh, Lord. I had read it like that before. I was reading it as if she was saying this would be something she would do. Wow. Y'all gonna have to read that again. Uh-oh. Definitely need a paid vacation. Right. How mahogany? She said allegedly they was after his money. He was taking care of everyone. Then they stopped. If y'all go on Jason page, there's a video of him and Lulu at Longhorn a week before the trip. Yes. And I think Polo even shared that too. Now that was suspect too. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. A week before the trip? Come on now. Y'all, I don't believe Cece. She told too much lies. I think she's telling what she's being told, but I'm having a hard time believing all of what everyone is telling her. Okay, I don't have 100% trust that his mom is telling the full truth either. Just like with Lulu, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not there yet. Mm-mm. The other person Jason refused to name had to be Natasha's son. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. T Sizzle said, I definitely think her son has something to do with it. His mother thought the insurance policy was in her name, but he changed it. Oh Lord. Cece knows too much. Yeah, I mean, she's been a family friend, some years. That's why she took the dumb photo and unconscious guilty action. Wait, oh, you talking about Lulu took it? Right, T. Smith. I didn't read it like that at first because she was talking to the family. I thought she was talking to us and confessing. Let's see. Joy said, I can only imagine her rage when she found out that her name was no longer on that policy. Oh, girl. Hey, Lady LG, welcome. She is not, and you're right. Nobody's telling the truth. It's content creation. So Lulu set him up for the whole family. Girl, Shelly. Oh, girl, this thing is deep, y'all. Okay. This thing is deep because little by little, things are starting to come out that we didn't know about. And people are wondering, well, what this got to do with getting justice for Tyrone? Everything. Okay, because these are some missing puzzle pieces that we didn't know about. We didn't know that one of the family member's sons was up there. I'm going to be honest too, y'all. Okay, go with me on this. Like I said, hey, I just got to say it. Okay, I'm just thinking through this thing. Now, had it gone the way it's being put out now about allegedly Natasha's son was there and was trying to get the wallet from Lulu, They were trying to get some things, access to some things and so forth. And Lulu allegedly, pressed charges or whatever. Now, coming out after that, going live, talking about it, and putting the attention onto Lulu, that could have been intentional, like a payback. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what she was doing, but just listen to where I was going with that. If now I'm upset at you and you didn't give me what I wanted, then my lick back to you is going to put all this negative attention on you and have people thinking that you did this. Okay. And so all of our attention went on to, wow, this girl then transferred $250,000 from this man's account. This girl then probably took this man out of here to get insurance money. But we didn't know that that much money was not in the account and that Dro was transferring his own money. We didn't know that the insurance policy had Lulu's name on it, okay? And the kids' names allegedly were not on it at all. Like, these are things that are, we got to get to the fact of the matter, because it can change how we perceive things if certain information is left out or not correct. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's important. Let's see. No, Natasha. Oh no, Tasha took the picture of him getting life insurance with someone she knew. What? Now that would be suspect. Why are you taking a picture of me? Okay, doing this. I didn't know that. I believe Cece, though, last night she said something without saying it. She referenced what someone said in the chat about, really? Because last night, y'all, I was getting sleepy. I was taking naps during Gigi Live. Not that it was boring, but baby, my eyes got heavy. Let's see. Yes, I agree. Why she's so pissed at Lulu. The lies. If it is drug related, Tasha's son would have been there to get whatever from money from Dro. He would be the key piece between the dad and Tasha. Could have robbed him and Lulu got paid off from that. Ooh. Okay. Where is the police report? Not today, not look, I was about to say not today, not out yet. I believe those things will be released once the case is closed. Now, the lady, the advocate lady, forgot her name, is it Shantae or something, Miss Jackson, okay? She submitted paperwork, like a FOIA request for those things. So I even saw on C-Ray what didn't add up. She also posted that a lot of times they won't send that out until the case is officially closed by the police department. But as of right now, it's still open. Okay. So, let's see here. She waited her year with him and took him out. That was her plan all along. Well, they've been together for a while though. Why now? Why do y'all think now? If that is the case, let's just say, playing devil's advocate. If that were the case, why now? You see what I'm saying? I'm still wondering about that. Do we put our children under 18 as our beneficiary? Yeah, you can. CC is telling all this because Tasha dismissed her and she mad. Now she want to tell the truth, even though she knew Tasha was lying the whole time, but she was still defending her. Clock it. I've witnessed accidents before and never did I think to take picture of a person laid out. Exactly. I don't know where that came from. Why would you do that? Okay. And even in the line of that, y'all, even if you took a picture of someone, I'm still trying to figure out, how did he know who to send the picture to? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm still stuck there. Let's see. Maybe Dro did fall out of Lulu's vehicle, rather pushed or jumped, unsure, but the friend was following and hit him by accident, which is maybe why Lulu stays beyond both of her and baby's control. That's what I was wondering too. Was it someone behind them and, he got out and they didn't see? I don't know. I was thinking about that as well. Yep, it's still open. C. Ray got a copy of the police report. She did a live on it. Was that the full police report or the? I got to go back and look at that. I thought that was like the part where it showed the names, like not like the narrative part. You know how some of the police reports they have like the narrative of what happened. So I thought it was just like the who was there, because his mom and sister's names are on there. I'm gonna go back and look at that probably tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Tasha dropped the photo the day after the death certificate was stated as accident. Now I'm thinking she got mad because if she was still the beneficiary, she would have gotten paid. So where did she drop the photo? I missed that part. I thought the picture was of him in the hospital, not on the street. Oh, they're talking about when he was doing the insurance, the life insurance part, that she took a picture of him getting life insurance. Yeah, yes, your children should be your beneficiary or your spouse. You can, however, if they are under 18, the money would go to their guardian. Oh, yeah, that's true. Let's see. I feel like it was a setup. Dro probably got tired of Lulu. Just my opinion. I believe he was going back to the baby mama. I don't know about that. It seemed like from his sister, she was on Gigi's panel, the baby mama sister, that she had moved on. And I think he had moved on with Lulu. I don't know if he was going back to her. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Let's see. On her page, she posted the pic of him signing the life insurance papers. So that's what I'm saying. What? I've never heard of that. Like, I've never heard of so many people taking so many pictures of people in odd ways. Like the witness taking pictures of Dro there at the scene. And then his aunt taking pictures of him signing life insurance papers. Is that what y'all saying? What? That is weird. Not the baby mama, maybe a new person though. Okay. Is she fraudulent as heck? Right? Be same sis, same. Supposed first witness took a picture of Joe lying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Laying in the road. I've never heard of that. Cece said Dro had a trust fund for the kids, and Renee put some money in an account allegedly. Yep, because I think that was a deal that they made because their names were not on the insurance. So they were like, well, can you at least give the kids something? So instead of her giving the money now, which is smart, allegedly she put it into a trust account so that they could get the money later on. Also, the baby mama's sister said that some of Dro's clothes, his mom is going to give to his son. So I think they're at a point where they're just trying to see when is the right day they can meet up so that she can give him those clothes. This case is confusing, right? Yes, I have a theory, and I honestly don't trust CC. Hi, Miss C. Porter. Let's see. Yes, please tap the like. Just double tap the screen. Allegedly, the baby mama had him on child support. Yep, I heard that. She said she was proud of him becoming a man, and the insurance guy was Tasha's friend. He was going to tell Dro whatever Tasha told him to. Y'all, this thing is deep. I did not know about that part with the signing of the insurance. Like we signed, y'all know how like the signing day when football players, they get drafted and they taking the pictures. They taking the pictures. Hey, mom, come on, stand behind me. The new coach and stuff. You got the pen. That's what I'm picturing. Like, what? I ain't never heard nobody doing it for that. Now I can see if you get into like the college of choice, you were waiting on to go to a certain college, you taking a picture, holding up the new shirt and paraphernalia, I see that, but child, because I'm in the office selling some life insurance, I would have been scared. Now, y'all, okay, check this out. This is something else I wanted to talk about. This case has stressed me. Right. Never seen anything like this. Weird. Yeah, that lady is unprofessional. Who is unprofessional, TH? Oh, and let me just say too, for the record, not to TH, but baby, we cuts up over here. So if you hear me laughing, it's not laughing at Dro or anything like the death situation, but sometimes we find a little humor in some of the statements and we just kind of cut up. So for those of you who are new to the channel, that's my personality and I just love to have fun, but I do know how to be serious as well. Let's see. This is like a Lifetime movie channel. All the movies, so many characters, cars, and plot twists. Okay, thank you, Tanya, for saying that. Now, this is what I want to bring up in line with that. Now, check this out, because see, I didn't know about her taking pictures of Dro signing life insurance papers and things like that. Remember the flyer? I just did a short. She shared that flyer. And on that flyer, it had a part that said, Dro the sacrifice. And I'm looking like, what? Why would I would not want that on my loved one's flyer, because I'd be like, the sacrifice. Now, I don't know if y'all have paid attention to her lives yesterday and today. And there are certain words that she's now using that also prompted a red flag, as in stick to the plot. Okay, we getting too far away from the plot, or stick to the script. What plot? This is not a story. Okay, this is someone that has lost his life. What is the plot? And what is the script? And who wrote it? Okay, because I'm still trying to figure that out. I have not heard that those words being used throughout this case until now. So what are we all supposed to be focused on? One band, one sound. Okay. So if someone starts exposing some stuff or putting some things out there, oh, we getting too far away from this plot. So if y'all find out what the plot is, let me know. Because I'm over here trying to figure out what happened to Dro. Okay, if y'all tell me what the script is, or find out before me, let me know what the script is. Who are the players? Who are the actors? Okay. Let me know, child, because I was trying to figure that out. Gigi have a couple of videos covering that photo. I'm going to have to find that. Let's see. Tell me this. If he was fighting Lulu and Jason about the wallet, since Jason rode with Renee, why didn't Renee take his belongings while at the hospital? Okay. Oh, I got you, Miss Congeniality. I don't care what anybody states. Polo knows more. Eyes should be on all. I'm pretty sure they have told him some things, and I think he is not putting everything out that he knows. Yep. If Lulu was just a witness, why was she asking if the cameras were working during an active investigation? That raises serious questions. Yes, I agree. Okay, so you seen that too? Okay. So that means Jason and the cousin was already there before anyone else was there, and Tasha's son has a red Audi. See, that's what I'm saying. It's so many red cars. You got the red Audi, then you got Dro's red car. I don't know. Y'all tell me, the one that Jason was cleaning for him, what color was it? I forgot. Hi, CC Virgo. Yes, I'm straight through YouTube right now. Let's see. Yeah, she said her family told her to stick to the script. She a part of the plot. And helping with the story. She wants to be T2. Not want to be T2. The marketing team. Oh Lord, not the marketing team. Jason came with Renee. Yeah. Family in deep is too weird for powder blue. Oh my gosh. I still be struggling with that. The saying what it means. I'm trying to see what that means. If Lulu was just a witness, why was she asking? Oh, okay, got you. Miss C Porter, what's a lie? Because I'm behind in the comments. Yes, and after the mother got the information that it was an accident, it went from justice for Dro to long live Dro. Lulu did give the mom all his belongings. Yeah, I think she did. I'm just joining. Who said it was a plot? I heard Natasha say plot. Yes, she did. Just me. And good evening. That's what we trying to figure out. What's the plot? And who came up with the script? And who are the characters? That's what we mainly trying to figure out. I didn't know this was a whole story. Could powder blue be code for what's blue hundreds? I've never heard of that. Y'all got to help me out on that. Okay, that was Dro Maserati. Is black. Okay. It's always someone trying to turn it. Powder blue definitely moves. Oh, y'all tickle me. There's no way in hell she could give me a morning motivation. They were cutting up in those comments. Jason was there to give the mom the car. Yes, I did hear that. I think she was asking because the Davis family didn't believe what she was saying and a video would help them. I think she was trying to exonerate herself because the PD was taking too long. Got it. Jason didn't come with Renee. They still writing. I don't trust any of it. Money was owed, it seemed, and the debt needed to be paid. Ooh, TH. Oh my God. I really had thought about that too. Ooh. I had thought something in the vein of that. Jason said he came with Renee on Facebook. Yeah, he did say that. The new $100 bills are blue? Really? Wait a minute. I haven't seen a blue one. Wait, I'm gonna have to go to the bank. Can y'all show me what the new $100 bills look like? Cause see, a lot of times, y'all, I don't carry cash. Every once in a while, I'll have to take out some cash, for my kids if they're doing something at school or, something like that. But I really rarely, I should say, carry cash or get cash out. Because everything is electronic. I mean, you pay your bills online. You using your debit card, so you really don't have to take out cash too much. So, I need to go look for one of these blue hundreds. I did not know about the blue hundreds. We call the blue face hundreds. Child, you are schooling me. Lover. Hey, lover. I am. I'm gonna look at it today. Allegedly, a YouTuber said them powder blue pills. First, we talking about blue hundreds. Now y'all talking about blue pills. Oh Lord. See, this is above my knowledge, child. I'm not into that. Y'all schooling me because I don't know. Because I wondered what that meant. And then every time they say that, you can hear people that don't really care for them like that be like, his favorite color is royal blue, not powder blue. I was like, oops. Okay, clock that. Let me look up one of these blue hundreds. $100. Oh, really? Okay. New blue $100 bills could secretly be worth 2,500. Wow. Y'all, I promise I haven't seen a blue one. Okay. She said, mine too, this too much. 30 milligram irks. For real, royal blue, not powder blue for Dro. Girl, y'all are teaching me on tonight, okay? I told y'all we would cut up because that's new to me. Let's see. Amazon probably didn't carry royal blue outfits, so oh Lord, wait a minute. So we just gonna go with the light blue, okay? Joyce silly. Oh my God. I'm still done with the ordering. And baby, but you can order anything off of Amazon. Okay, but I didn't know you could order stuff in bulk like that off of Amazon. Love it. I'm trying not to. Oh my goodness. She said pass the phone and go to sleep. Y'all still trying to figure out what happened to Drew? I thought they cracked the case last night. Well, what did they say? Because, girl, I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay. I'm still stuck. It's oh my gosh. I'm still stuck on what's the accident. Because I know we keep hearing, oh, it was an accident, it was an accident. But we still haven't been like, I don't think that's been solidified. Because if we're going to say jumping out of a vehicle, I'm definitely not believing that. And if she's saying, oh, it was beyond our control or things like that, like we still don't know the full story. I want to know, what did she tell the police officers? There were multiple stories in the beginning. Which one are we going with? Okay. Now we're hearing other people could have been there. Like, oh, hey Q, welcome. How have you been? Renee went to Gainesville 2 times back and forth. Wow. Hey Trini, I'm so glad you live. I have something to listen to while at work. Look, for a short time, because child, the way my eyes get set up. Okay. Did you get a mic? It sounds so clear. Girl, no, this is my cell phone. You trying to clown me? See, I'm telling y'all, that is that not the wireless, the little earbuds I use at work sometimes, they sound bootleg. And then sometimes I don't use the mic. I'm glad it sounds clear. Shout out to the Motorola Razor. Okay. Cece cracked it. They still writing. They haven't gotten to that part of the movie. Now we falling in line and we trying to get to the plot. Dro and Lulu was arguing and he tried to jump out of the car out of anger. Cece said the force of the wind caused him to hit his head. I heard that, but I'm still trying to picture how did that happen, because the wind picking you up out of a car, you're hitting your head. What did he hit his head on? And Lulu drove off. Where did she go? Okay, so that's still not enough information. It's still unclear as to what happened. That's all I'm saying. Only the cartel is beyond our control. When I saw everyone with that powder blue and same style screamed Amazon, they want to be relevant for me. We even further from cracking the case. You got Polo going in, the activists going off, CC exposing it all, but nothing at all about what the accident was. Okay. We got a lot of motion over the past couple of days, and we still at square one. And that is what everybody is seeing. Like, I'm getting a lot of people in the comments under my videos like, how is this getting justice for Dro? Okay, what happened? Like, well, we getting all of these videos and we are still at square one. We cannot agree on what really happened to him. Okay, that is sad. I've been good trying to stay out of the way, but I'm back. Well, welcome back. It's been quiet. No, you have been missed. Maybe because I'm used to you in the car. Oh, yes. That's what it is. Shelly, she was trying to clown me. Okay, exactly. How was it an accident? How can someone jump out of a car and the driver doesn't care to even stop? Exactly. This whole situation does not make any sense. And notice when Cece says she never left him. She never left him. She was right there in the hospital with him. Yeah, the hospital. But she said in her own post that when she came back, she was in shock that he was on the stretcher. So she did leave him. Okay. That's all we saying. It was at the crime scene, not the hospital part. At the crime scene, she left. Let's see. Please tap the like button or double tap that screen. The movie. Yeah, y'all, what is the name of the movie? Not believable. That's weird about the wind. Right. But y'all, what's so ironic though? Remember, I was just telling y'all the day before, I said, well, baby, that kind of wind, if a wind is picking you up and throwing you around like that, where you're hitting your head, I don't even want to be around that kind of wind. So yesterday, my own words came back. Y'all, it was so windy. I had gotten out of the car and I had to go in and get some gift cards for the kids at one of the locations. And so, child, that wind was so strong, it was knocking me around. My hair was flying everywhere. I said, uh-oh, is this the kind of wind that she was Is this the kind of wind she was talking about? Because, child, this wind is carrying me to the car. So, hey, I don't know if that was a sign that, hey, that's possible. Okay, I don't know. Child, they in Florida, not Chicago, the windies. Now, I did look up the wind, y'all. Oh, and let me also tell y'all, the later it gets, the goofier I get. Okay, I'm just warning y'all. But I did look up the weather in Gainesville on that day, and the winds were only 7 miles per hour. Okay, no rain. It was a clear day. Okay, so it wasn't a high wind day. I did look that up. Okay, because I know somebody said what was the weather. Hush money and pillow talking and still have to pay hush money. This is still at a standstill, but covering the truth. How Lulu driving when she was sick in the back seat and there she's in the driver's seat, right? Is Tasha the only one saying it was his head and the Davis family saying it because until we see it on paper, it's just talk, right? Hey, Fantasy, welcome. Yes, girl, it is live, okay? It's very possible, especially if Lulu was driving fast, right? Making money using his name. Cece switched up. If you think about it, Tasha hurt her feelings and she went to talk to Renee. Cannot trust Cece. She's an ops. It's a lot of my brain with this case, right, Angie? Let's see. Hey, Miss D. If he was angry and opening the door thinking he could jump out safely, then he may have been forced out by the wind. It is confusing that he had no other body injury. Right. And see, we won't know that part until the autopsy comes back. I give it until next Friday. The lead actor, the detective, has to close the case. We waiting on the transcripts to come across the movie screen. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, see, they have that meeting coming up, according to the advocate. The captain sent her an invite. So I guess her and the family are supposed to go and meet with the police department. So I don't know when that is. We need to check the weather for that day to see it. No, the wind was only 7 miles per hour. What's that machine he made in the movie Acrimony with Taraji P. Henson? I don't know. I don't think it was an accident. The police just don't have any criminal evidence to prove it wasn't an accident. Okay, I can agree. Hi, Miss Keita. She said this is crazy. Right. Ain't that much damn wind knocking somebody. She said this movie is called The Davis Story. Wait a minute, I can't even read it without laughing. She said the Davis Story, Powder Blue, and Lulu definitely moves. Oh my God. Why change the stories if it was an accident? Right. I believe they were both drunk. All they did was add another person to the suspect list to me. Yep, I agree. The autopsy not back. The autopsy is done. It's done, but it hasn't been released to the public. Now, the family may have it. That's a possibility. He was pushed out. Could she have meant that he jumped out, as in let me out now? And as she was slowing down, he opened the door and hopped out without her coming to a complete stop? Maybe, possibly. God will reveal all in his time. And yes, no disrespect, but it's a lot of laughing going, oh, Angelique, I think you came late because I thought we had already discussed that we cut up for different reasons. But when we laugh, like this is not a funeral. Okay, so it's different things we're discussing. So no disrespect. So if you come to the open book, we laugh here. Okay. We know when to be serious and we just know how to relax sometimes. So no offense. She said, my mind is all over. Okay. Hey, Miss Elaine. Okay, movie title, Lives in the Balance, the Tyrone Stepdaddy Dro Davis Jr. case, Royal Blue versus Powder Blue, Justice for Dro. Y'all got my stomach hurt. The toxicology report shows he wasn't intoxicated. Yes, that's what C. Ray, she did share that information. It wasn't enough for him to, to be him to be or have any impairment. Let's see. Did y'all notice how Cece was talking in riddles about what she was told happened to Dro, but explaining everything else to a T? Yeah, because she probably does not understand. Like, she's probably getting the information from them, like how she was telling about the $250,000 and things like that, trusting that they're going to be honest with her. But I'm not fully sold on the information that she's getting. That's just my opinion. I understand your sentiments. I guess we will see you around. Joy. I thought I made a disclaimer earlier. Dro didn't have very much alcohol in his system, right? If the shoe was on the other foot, he'd be in jail. Yep. Cece was riddling like Jesus told parables. Yep. Is Cece the woman that was on the live with Natasha the day after Dro's funeral? They were at a restaurant off the water somewhere. Oh, I don't know. She said she don't believe it was an accident. I thought she said she did believe it was an accident. I don't know. A lot of people don't believe it was an accident, y'all. Excuse me. Only his mom, going with what Lulu said. I think so far that's the only person, and Lulu. And even Gabe, and shout out to Gabe, his cousin that is like a brother to him. Shout out to him. He really, really tries to stay focused on the main thing and has been encouraging others to stay focused on the main thing as well. I like his personality. Something about him seems very genuine. And when you look at him, Andro, thank you, Paris, for the 100 and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. When you look at the videos with him and Dro, those videos with him and Dro and with Dro and Lulu, I'm going to be honest, they just look like his happy place. Like he lit up the times when he would come across Gabe, like they were driving trucks and they came across each other at the same stop. And one time he said they were driving in the same city. He was like, oh, we got to hang out. He was really happy. And you could tell that it is taking a toll on Gabe. You could tell because Gabe is already, he said he's grieving his brother's death and now Dro's death. And he said that both of these deaths, people were trying to blame them for their own deaths. I said, wait a second. So I think he knows, and he's even said that he does not believe that this is an accident, that there's more to this story of what happened. He even did a demonstration and showed that if you're going with the wind, it would be hard to open your door with the wind on a car that's traveling 25 to 30 miles per hour. So he's trying to stay focused on the task at hand, not getting involved in the mess. Okay. And he seems very genuine to me for some reason. I don't really know him like that, but that's what I feel with his, posts and things. Let's see. No, she did say accident. Yeah, she said accident. No, she said she was respecting the mom. Right. I don't believe it was an accident. Cece has been 6 characters. Not 6 characters. She did, but she came back and started talking secretive. I don't know what's up with that, lady. The mom has the medical examiner report. Right. If it was a real accident, Lulu would not have taken down YouTube videos. She did that out of guilt. What do y'all think about Polo saying he thought by the pictures he could have been hit by a car? I mean, hey, we haven't seen the pictures, so I don't know. And I mean, it goes with what the 911 caller said, that they saw, a male, the person said male patient. I don't know if they used that or if the 911 caller is just referring to him as the male patient, was hit by a sedan. Okay, that's very specific. So it ain't say truck. They didn't say SUV. They said sedan. Gabe, so her poor thing. Yes, definitely prayers for him. Right, it's on his Facebook. I didn't hear Polo say that. I haven't heard that. Was y'all on Gigi Live last night? Yes. Whenever they would try to ask her why she thinks it's an accident, she kept saying, look at the chat. I didn't understand any of it. What did that mean? Let's see. Joyce said, I'm going to say something that has crossed my mind. What if the mother is just going along with the situation until she gets her business straight, and once everything is quiet, she blows Lulu away? Possibility. Let's see. Miss Keita said, I was the same way, but excuse me, I have been so over the place since I first heard this when it was breaking news. I'm sorry. I've screamed justice for Joe, so I promise no disrespect. Lulu quiet for reason, in this case still open for a reason too. Okay. Gigi's live was insane. The way they ended it was insane. Weight of the world of family was on the young man's shoulders. Yes, I agree. When you know, truth will surface. Be patient. There will be a leak in a leak in the building. This case has a lot of lies in it, just like Romika's case. They are lying. I kept asking about the alcohol levels because he was in a hospital 3 days, and that would impact the accuracy of the test. We would need to know the type of test they perform and its accuracy, right? And when, um, yeah, like what day they took the test. She was talking about the Cummins mentioning Natasha's son. I think Mommy and Lulu are connected, but I really don't know. Let's see. That's why they are saying justice for Joe. People are saying GPD didn't do a thorough investigation, right? Yeah, because I mean, in the beginning, I feel that the ball was dropped on some stuff. Now, okay, if camera footage only goes back so far, what are you going to do? Okay, like I said tonight on the video, there are some hotels like across the street. I mean, they can try to see if they have cameras that point in that direction and how far back they go. Hopefully, appeal to the community. Excuse me, anybody that was nearby on that day. If y'all saw something, these 911 callers, can y'all come in and make some formal statements? What did you see? What color was the sedan? Did you see anyone else out there? Like those would be some next steps on getting some answers. Because it was people on that highway. Let's see. The info revealed this week about Daddy Big Tyrone's actions are crazy work. Oh, yeah. Yes, allegedly, according to the mother, the police tried to contact the dad on 3 different occasions. The dad didn't respond. I did hear that. I've got my questions. I wonder why Lulu was driving if he wasn't intoxicated. Right. That's what I want to know, too. What happened that day where the roles were reversed? I seen a reel with Looney going off that it wasn't an accident, and poor as Gainesville ain't got no cameras. That's sad. Wow. That is really sad. Everything in me believes that the mother knows what happened to her son. Yep. I think she does know. Yep. Yep. I think she does know, Joy. It's just a matter of time, y'all. It's definitely going to take some patience to wear people down. And usually it comes when they think people are quiet and have moved on. Nope. Mm-mm. We gonna remember and continue to talk about it. So we're gonna see who talks first. Yep, cell phone towers. Mm-hmm. A new price. Price for what, Miss Keita? Speaking on Looney, didn't he say that Jason was at the funeral with him when he wasn't? I don't know if he said that part, but I heard that Jason wasn't there. The pinging tower to cellular data. Oh yeah. See, now that's going to be really key, y'all. The phone, not because see, you got to consider they have the cell phones. Okay. Now, my thing is this: you may need to go through the phone companies to get the records because sometimes people will go into phones and try to delete things. No, go into the phones via the phone companies because hopefully they have more of a record of text messages, incoming, outgoing phone calls that day. Okay, where were they that morning? All of that plays a role. Let's see. I meant the new piece of information just added, Tasha. Uh, to the suspect list. Yes, the son. Yes. That is new information. Like, that matters because then people will wonder, okay, well, we thought none of the family was there. So what was his role? And that's his cousin. Did he have any contact with his cousin while he was there? Like, those are missing little pieces. I'm still shocked they say Dro was abusive. Yeah. Yep, I heard that. I talked to one of Tyrone's family members, and they said his mama had him because she money hungry. Oh, I don't know. We'll say allegedly. I don't know. Yes, he did. He said that Jason was at the funeral with him when he passed out. He passed out? Hey, Tyrone. But in an investigation, they can expedite it. I used to work for T-Mobile. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So is that something that they are able to get, Miss Keita? Like the transcripts with text messages, phone calls, and things like that? Wasn't Jason the one at the funeral taking pictures and sending them? I don't know. I haven't heard that. Hey, Brittany. Vehicles have the box, especially if you have a screen in your vehicle. It's a live tracker. Oh, especially if your phone is connected to your vehicle. Oh, now that's good to know. Right. I could have swore he said that. Exactly. Do you remember Tamala saying that on Gigi page? Wow. And he cut his hair once that gas station video came out. Okay, y'all. Speaking of that, I'm trying to find where is the gas station video? And was that okay? Because I remember seeing it. So when they were in that video, was this during the cabin trip? Y'all let me know because I'm curious about that. He passed out? Lord. The problem with that is the police don't see foul play, so they can't get phone records. And with the judge has to sign off to get. Oh, okay, Tanya. That's a good point. Oh my God. But if they make an appeal to them during this meeting with some more evidence as to why this is probably not an accident, maybe they will try to get phone records. Because it's not, even if the medical examiner's office says that it's closed, if the police department comes with more information and evidence, y'all, they can go back and change their findings based off of new evidence. Cece said Jason didn't go to the funeral on Gigi's live yesterday. Oh, now I do remember her saying that. I'm not shocked at all he grew up watching his dad beat on women. God knows what else. I absolutely believe it. Wow. No, Jason received a picture from the hospital. She said that a long time ago. Let's see. That's true about the vehicle having trackers. Okay. Oh, so it's on Polo's page. Okay. Someone took it from inside the car and it looked like Tasha's son. No, the video was at the Wawa. Yes. Okay. So, yes, that was that weekend. Oh, so that was the same weekend because I kind of remember the video. I'm going to go back and look for it tonight. So that was during the same weekend? Oh, definitely. I'm going to go look at that. The police, because see, I was thinking people were saying that was a different weekend. So I said, well, I don't really, I put it at the back of my mind. I looked at it, but I didn't really focus on it because I thought some people said that was from a different time. So I'm like, well, why are we looking at this? So I didn't realize that was the same weekend. She said that. Okay. I don't think that she was lying, though. The Davis family is very upset with Jason for not dropping Dro's car to them. Oh. Right, Miss Keita, this stuff interests me. I did take some criminal investigating classes in college, but I didn't take enough to get a degree in it. But this type of thing interests me. And I like, figuring things out. And especially when it's a case like this, where there was an injustice and you're trying to find out like what really happened to a person, they're not here to speak up for themselves. Okay. So what happened? And then when you have people that think they're getting over and stuff like that, like I don't like that. Okay, Lulu took the evidence, Dro's other phones. Yes, who has the other phones? Okay, let's see. We still don't know where they went after leaving the cabin. Right, Ray Ray. We know it wasn't the hotel, but where did they go? I want to know. Yeah. I believe before they left. And that was Tasha's son at the Wawa. Dro dad told Polo to take the picture down because that was family. Oh, which picture? That was Natasha's son in the car on Christmas Eve before they left for the cabin. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I did not realize that was the same weekend. Okay, so where did he go? If he had seen them, oh my goodness. Hey, Christina, welcome, sis. How have you been? Polo asked her about the video with her son. She stated it was before Dro left and she was home watching her grandkids and he was at work. What? There was a lady on Gigi page that said she knows the family and she said they are scammers, but Renee is behind this because she has been mad because the dad didn't want her. She said because the dad didn't want her. Oh my gosh, where that hotel story come from? Yeah, allegedly they were supposed to have been going to a hotel because they had gotten kicked out of the cabin or something. But then Travel Island was on Royal D's panel, and she said from a really reliable source, she heard that they never even went to the hotel. So I'm like, well, where were they? Up in the daytime. I thought that they got pizza at Papa John. You know what, Brittany, girl, at this point, I'm second guessing the food. Okay. I'm second guessing the food. I'm trying to think that Papa John's may be a distraction. That may not have even been his food. They claim he was picking someone up, but I'm confused. And Tasha stayed back waiting on her sons to go to the hospital. That's why Polo is upset. Not enough transparency from the family. Got you. But Polo went to the hotel and he said they checked in. Yeah. Because I think that's what we heard about the card situation, right? Where she was trying to use his card. So that's why I'm wondering where did Travel Island, next time she goes on the panel, if she's up there tomorrow, I'm a bring that up and tell her, because she probably doesn't know that Polo went there, because then that may make her question who told her that they never went to a hotel. You see what I'm saying? And if that's true, does the hotel have camera footage showing them? Because that was a while back. Or what evidence did they show? Did they show some receipts that the couple was there? Like, you see what I'm saying? Who said that? I mean, I'm not saying, he making it up or whatever, but I'm saying what evidence was presented for that part. Like, were there, like, you know how you check in, they have a receipt, you sign it. Like, did they show that? Or was there camera footage of them coming into the hotel? Or was there a manager or someone there that said, I was here that night, because that was a while back. That was in December. Let's see. It said it was a timestamp, the pizza box. Shoots at this point, because everybody trying to figure out if they had went and got pizza and they were going in one direction towards the hotel, they circle back, all of that. I'm trying to figure out the whole pizza thing now. Like, was that his? Because I don't see you trying to jump out of a vehicle with pizza and wings. And then the wings are so nice and neat up in the container still. And oh, I don't know, y'all. There's some truth to them lies from YouTube and social media. Now, how they ain't go to the hotel. God, they said Lulu had drove card. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna bring that up to her. That's why Polo was mad. They never went to a hotel. You think so? Hey, did anyone else hear that the video drove getting food was no? What happened was it was on one of those AI channels. And you know how like sometimes those AI channels will pull videos and transcripts and things like that. Well, it was a real video of him, but it was not a video of him at Papa John's. It was at, I think Polo said like a concession stand where he was at some game or something. But no, it wasn't him inside of that Papa John's because you could tell it's not even a Papa John's location. We might have to take some time, but check Polo Live and GG Live. Yes, I want to find that video. That was a previous vacation, not in Gainesville. Oh, Lord. So you saying it's a previous place? See, that's why we can't get on one accord. We all over the place. But I thought when they found Tyrone hurt on the side of the road, then they say that pizza was out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was the last official video we saw of them, the cabins? Yes. I think that's the last video I've seen this congeniality. Okay, so what happened to the 4 ladies that were going to be taken over and helping the family? I feel so confused. I can't remember the page. What didn't add up? She did. If you go to her page, there's a post. She did that, I think, today or yesterday, and she did an update, and she said that they're in various phases of the process. And so right now, you know, they're speaking with the family and waiting on more documents to be released, but she has provided an update. C-Ray. Hi, Becca. Is it morning? Lord. See, y'all, you can tell I can sleep in tomorrow. Other than that, I would be off of here. There's no camera footage unless the police reveals it. Hi, Beverly's Journey. Polo said he went to Gainesville to talk to that first witness. After he talked to that witness, he found out then Tasha was not telling the truth, so he gave her notice. Yeah, he had been given somebody. I didn't know who he was referring to, but on his channel, he was sending out like messages, subliminals, like, look, he was saying stuff about transparency, accountability, da 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 da. And I think that was like code for y'all need to like handle this, you know. I wish Lulu would just tell what really happened. Me too, Becca. Like, she hasn't told the world. Like, I don't know what she'd have told them. That's a very important part of the story. The locations, exactly. Thank you, Miss Keita. Christmas Eve when Dro was calling Jason to get his bottle. There's only 2 facts. Lulu came home. Dro is deceased, right, Tanya? Unfortunately. I've been working in EMS for 16 years. I seen people jump out of cars. I need to see this autopsy report. Accident my tail. Okay. I know not today, but for whatever reason, there's a lot that we know nothing about. Yes, I agree. I did not know where that new lady with that mouth came from. Who? Brittany, I didn't even know what's morning, girl. See, Ray, they waiting on, well, we all waiting on the medical examiner's report along with the police reports. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Polo gave them 48 hours. Oh, yeah, he sure did. I forgot about that. He sure did. At this point, you have to have 2 receipts for everything they say. Exactly. Polo found out the cousin was in Gainesville with Dro on that video with Lulu in the back seat. Lulu ain't telling nothing but lies. We need Barbara Walters to interview Lulu. Okay. Only rumors, speculations. They haven't gotten the autopsy report back. Truck drivers are trained how to jump. Yes, Karen. Someone posted that. I don't know who put that in the chat. Was it? I forgot who that was. Purple Paradox or somebody. They drive trucks. I don't know. Maybe it was you, but someone put a comment and said that they train truck drivers about how to jump out of vehicles in case their truck catches on fire, because some of them drive with hazardous materials and things like that. So they're trained on how to jump. So you mean to tell me this man was trained on how to jump out of a vehicle and he jumped out of a car? Come on now. I don't know. That whole thing from the beginning just does not sit right with me on the jumping out of a vehicle. I believe Polo also found out why they went to Gainesville in the first place. Okay. You think he knows? No pics, no videos that day. That's what I'm saying. Not today. What happened? Knowing that Dro recorded a lot. Okay. He vlogged a lot. He even, if you look at some of his other videos, even when they were waking up, probably not brush teeth or wash faces, he was recording. So you mean to tell me all that day there were no video footage of him going live or anything? Come on now. I don't believe that. I believe he was recording some stuff and people did not want whatever it was to get out. And guess what? That doesn't necessarily mean that what they were doing was on the video, but people would be able to put 2 and 2 together and see who was all there. Okay. Y'all seen the video where Dro was on scene where the truck turned? Yes. I saw that. I think I posted that one or part of that one. There's a fact when the last time was he seen. That's why she took them phones. So I can believe Polo when he said whatever happened at the cabin. Yeah, because it's a gap in time. Like, that is a lot of time in between when they left that cabin and then the next day, 5-something in the evening. Like, where were they? And then where were his videos and things like that? Even on Facebook. Think about it, y'all. Okay, let's just say he couldn't do it on YouTube because he needed to edit the videos, right? Because he did a lot of editing. He even talked about that on one of his videos on YouTube. He said, I drive my trucks and I like talking to y'all because there's a lot of time to think about your childhood trauma and things like that. Or I'm either editing my videos. Now, let's just say he couldn't do YouTube videos because he maybe, he had probably been recording some things, but he may not have had a chance to edit. However, why didn't he go live on his Facebook Live like he did with the cabin? Where's the footage? Okay, there is a fact. Okay, I read that. So I can believe that. Okay, I read that. How you 500 deep and can't afford an attorney or PI, but you're paying out hush money. Okay, but I think it's probably made him cocky because they are jumping out of high trucks, but the SUV is way smaller and closer to the ground. Yes, definitely. Some things can't be recorded. Put it this way, I have family members that don't take pictures and don't use cell phones, period. Wow. They can receive pictures from the phone. Yeah, major gap. Even when he was found, the timeline doesn't add up. Exactly. The last video was at the cabin with the boot, in Lulu's foot, on Lulu's foot. He decorated the cabin for Lulu, right? Why was they fussing so loud the neighbors could hear? She said nothing about that or being seen carrying stuff out the cabin alone. Yeah, what happened with that? Not today said it's pissing me off. I'm telling you. And then y'all, right when I feel like, okay, we done figured this thing out, here comes something else. I'll be like, oh man, like this literally is like a movie. I mean, that's what it's given. Okay. Auntie Natasha keeps saying the plot and the script, child. That's what it's given. Okay, at this point, this is sad. I believe Lulu packed up and left Dro at the cabin when it was first said she packed the car by herself. They had him, then that red car pushed him out of the car on the road. So you think somebody could have taken him or done something while she was gone from the cabin? Wow. Where's the footage of the going to and arriving at the cabin? Dro recorded everything. I find it hard to believe he didn't record that. Right. Do y'all really believe that Dro was in Gainesville on a lover's trip on Christmas? I mean, that's not too far fetched on that part. Yeah, it's so many layers, Tanya. They was fighting about her sending a new photo to his son by mistake. Where did that come from, Miss Congeniality? Wait a second. Now, wait, what? Where do y'all get this stuff from? I have not seen that. What? Where did that come from? Lulu, you need to get the hell off that itch until what happened. Yes, for the love of God. Could it have been some rug activity going on and the cabin was a front initially anyway? Because why would they pick that city? That's what I want to know. It is a mystery. Dro didn't record everything. Auntie Tasha said ran off on the plug twice like it's a joke. I saw that. And wait, y'all know sometimes I'm so green. I had to go and listen to the actual song because I'm like, well, are there any clues in the song? I had never heard of that song, but my 10-year-old daughter, okay, when I turned the song on, she's heard the song before, and I don't know where she heard that song. And why would you laugh about that? What in the world? It's no coincidence about the red cars. Polo found out the witnesses were paid, the nurse in the red car. Wow. Someone said Lulu was sending pictures. Y'all, when I tell you I'm totally clueless on that part, like what? I have never heard that in all of these months. We discussed that early in the case. Maybe I hadn't started talking about that or, this case. A city they know nothing about. Polo found out that the cousin got to Gainesville the day before. So that's what I'm wondering. Did they connect and hook up? She had surgery back in May, yet she was still wearing that boot. Yeah, I don't know why she was wearing that boot still. And where they was like up in the woods. Hey, Philly Girl Juice. Girl, okay, I'm cutting up tonight. Because I'm usually asleep. Child, I don't even know what time it is. I guess I'm so happy that spring break and stuff coming up. You get into the mood of, let me just stay up, No, I have never heard of that story about the picture. What? Dro was into some things that nobody is speaking about, at least not yet. I believe Polo knows and is going to tell it eventually. Girl, I heard so much. My hair hurts. Knowing the father has a problem with the sugar. You know what? I'm not reading. I am not reading that. Lord, help. The cousin stays in Daytona, not far from Gainesville. Yes, Tanya, I heard that. Cece said that last night. That's why Polo said when the truth comes out, they're going to be crying. Wow. How she be able to lift anything with that boot on her foot? Exactly, Brittany. That's why I believe it was someone else there too. I do not think whatever happened that it was her by herself. I don't know why I have that feeling. I just feel like others are involved. They telling on themselves. Polo needs to tell now. Sweetie, think about it. How was Dro holding down all these people on the truck? Enjoy. I can hear you see it. You're so sweet. Ooh, Joy. Clock it. Philly Girl Juice said, I'm at work, so I have no choice. I was shocked to see the red dot next to your episode. Girl, because you know I'm usually asleep. Meanwhile, this Dro case is a Pandora's box. So many unfinished stories tied in a knot. You better say that. T. Smith said, because you wear the boot for a long time. I was in my boot after surgery for 6 months. What? Had a hard boot, then that same walking boot. But then I think the reason some people are suspicious about that is they said her grandmother had a funeral or something and she didn't wear it there. But then all of a sudden she had it for the trip. So I don't know. I used to live in Daytona. Y'all about to make me do some investigating. Investigate it for us. Okay, bring us back some notes, girl. And the cousin cut his dreads off 2 days after. Why did he cut the dreads? Until they clear you, you are in that walking boot. Okay. I want to know if she got cleared. You know what? I have a way. I think I'm going to try to find out. We've gotten so far from getting justice for Dro. The family has turned this into a whole Tyler Perry movie. You better stick to the script. Okay. Don't y'all get too far away from that plot. That's all I've been hearing, child. I'm still trying to figure out who all the characters are. Polo knows these streets. Okay. He does. It's very deep. No, hey, real talk not today. I'm telling you. I told someone that today. I said, this thing here is deep. It's deep. I told them that this morning or yesterday morning. It is deeper than we thought, y'all. Like, seriously, we haven't even hit the surface. She been cleared. Even the married couple to the family of Tyrone, that she seemed like she was getting around pretty well with the boot on her foot. Okay. Wow. I'm just watching the movie. It's not a movie. It's a soap opera. This is season 2. Oh my goodness. If justice is to ever come, everything has to be exposed first. Yes, Joy, that's what I was saying. And it's not always pretty. It gets nasty. It's stuff that you didn't think would come out because it's like unraveling something, trying to get to the root or what really happened. And so in this, different things will probably come out that we may not be prepared for. Okay, we just have to keep an open mind because it's a part of getting justice. Okay, it's going to be finding out. Y'all think when they are trying to solve mysteries and cases that everything is all sweet and like roses? No. It may be some shocking moments, okay? People you didn't think was involved. All kind of stuff takes place. This is like real life, though. It's not a movie. If justice is to ever come, okay, everything has to be exposed first. Now we all will try to be cute and not wear the boot if you're going somewhere, but then you pay for it later, right? Shelly, you still hanging out, sis? Sadly, it might not get justice. Why YouTube don't let you use @ to address someone? I don't know. I mean, if I'm straight through YouTube, it may not. But on, like, if I'm through StreamYard, if I try to do it in the comments, it'll let me. They also said the case is not closed, just the medical side. Yes. She said, I think I'm going crazy. And then, can I be transparent with y'all and honest? Like, oh Lord, my baby down. I forgot my son came and got in the bed, y'all, and I'm just getting all comfortable. I'm about to kick him because I told him go get in his bed. He's laid up here and just fell asleep. Okay. This is the predicament that this puts a lot of us in. Okay. We want to, and I was talking to my sis today about this. In this, okay, when people were all on one accord, one side, then there becomes a divide. Okay. Because Polo, you have now Polo is not working with the family anymore. Now it's like you have a Polo versus the family type of thing going on, you know. And so it's like you don't want to be like, oh, you know, because I believe some of the things Polo is saying, and or I believe, you know, some of the things the family is saying, but if I support the family, then it make it look like I'm not over here believing what Polo, you know, showing us. And if I support Polo and believe some of the stuff he's saying, it make it look like I'm not supporting the family. You know, it puts people in a certain like place of trying to find a balance, you know. And so my suggestion, you know, is just stay focused on the facts. Although we'll hear, you know, some of this other soap opera type of stuff, you got to weed through that and just be like, okay, does this have something to do with the case, or is this the stuff around the case that really doesn't have anything to do with, you know, getting justice for Dro? But that's just something that came up, and some of y'all may be feeling that, you know, where do we go with this type of thing? Not Lulu was messing with her dreams. What? Y'all are hilarious. I love the comment section. Our people can sure come up with some astounding narratives. Right, Miss Richardson. Oh my goodness. I have experienced this with my family, but my cousin didn't die. But we had to hit the street, social media, the detectives, and the suspects, but we got the demons. Wow. Okay, well, praise the Lord, Tanya. And I'm glad that, you know, he's okay. But if it's listed as an accident, then that prevents them from investigating it further, right? Well, unless they have a reason. That's the thing. If evidence comes up and they feel that they have a reason to further investigate, they will. Every car has a black box, just like airplanes. No, he's not. He's moving on. But remember BG and the characters earlier. Where BG at? Okay. What's happening with this case now? Hi, Be Right. Well, earlier, for those of you who are just tuning in, I shared a video of the 911 calls on December 27th. And one of the callers stated that there was a black male. Well, the 911 caller said black male patient was hit by a sedan. A caller had called in and said that's what they saw. So we were kind of talking about that and some of the latest updates and just having just informal conversation, just talking about the case. Tasha got rid of him because he was getting too close and asking questions about that son. It's only 2 facts so far. Basically, this family should have never brought this case to social media. What did I say? Right. Oh, Lord, I'm not trying to sound like you. It has to be unity, everybody working as a team, right? What facts? Everything is fruit from a poisonous tree. Oh, she said, well, Tanya said we got 2 facts. Lulu is back, and unfortunately, Dro is gone, deceased. Now we just got to figure out everything else. Lord, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, when I say facts, also, those are things that can be proven. Okay, like I teach in school, the kids. You got what we call facts and opinions. Facts can be proven with evidence. Okay, so when I say that, okay, we want to say, for example, there was not $250,000 in the bank. Now check this out. You can prove that. Go get a bank statement. That those types of things can be proven. Oh, such and such's name was not on the insurance policy. Oh, okay, you can prove that. Go find an insurance policy. Okay. Now we saying I think Lulu did it. Well, we don't have all the facts and the evidence to prove that yet. I think she don't like her. Okay, that's an opinion. Okay, so it's like you got to weed out what can actually be proven. That's how we gonna stick to. I think he was wrong for sleeping with that girl. Hey, that's an opinion, not our business. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, this person was there. Oh, that can be proven. You can ask the doctor, the team, look at the camera footage in the hospital. Okay. So those types of things. Let's see. Yeah. BG writing on IG mad at Lulu about getting her involved allegedly. What? I've always thought BG and Lulu were the same person. They sound alike. But, they said that they're two different people. She's saying Sasha fears to her Beyonce. Girl, they said they're two different people. The scamming, the incest, the illegal money. Girl, no matter if it's on social media or not, all kind of skeletons and lifestyles of family, it starts coming out. This situation shows exactly why some families ain't. Ooh, they literally was plotting on him from day one. Yup, because of money. That's so sad. Basically, teacher, real versus bullshit. And as y'all notice, I don't really cuss either, but child, y'all be having me whispering it. Okay. Yes, basically. You got it. You get an A+. Does anyone remember when that young man said that Tyrone was sleeping with his nieces? I never forgot that. Now see, that's not pertaining to the case, Joy. I don't even know about that. So are you calling Renee because the Davis family is giving? She not giving none either. I don't know who to call. Neither family has shown any receipts. Okay, I'm telling you, we need to see something at this point from somebody. Nobody came out and spoke up for Lulu. No family members, no cousins, no aunties, nobody. That's sad. Oh my God, they got me in tears too. Gigi, she did? She talked to Renee. What did she say? Did she do a live about it? They would be plotting over a trucking salary. Oh, clock it, Joy. Oh, wow. Makes you not even want to have life insurance. Don't trust nobody. My opinion, it was set up based on my family experiencing the same situation. Wow. I would like to know why the cousin going off on them. Which cousin? And Lulu knows dang well that crap doesn't sound right. Yeah, on the back end, a lot of stuff happens on that back end, y'all. See, the thing of it is, sometimes we be out here looking crazy, and people on the back end, they got stuff situated and coming up with stuff, and we out here like not knowing that there have been conversations and things, so we just got to be careful. Like my motto is, I don't put nothing past anybody. We're all human flesh. The only perfect one is God and Jesus. Okay. So I don't put nothing past nobody. Okay. People will do some evil stuff for the love of money, baby. Okay? It's the root of all evil. So I don't know. I really don't. But I'm hoping that things do come to light, and they're slowly, okay, as you can tell, slowly coming out. Let's see. Hi, Sanquilla. Hope I said that right. Open book, yes, you do. He was also saying how Natasha wasn't either. Remember, it was his private live. Who? I don't remember that. Girl, I'm trying to remember. Natasha wasn't. Are you sure you got me mixed up? Gigi be playing some videos because, girl, I don't remember playing nothing like that. Never reveal your beneficiary. Oh, yeah. I'm questioning my family. I ain't going nowhere with nobody. Lulu family told her to keep them out of this mess. Probably. I listened to the call and I didn't hear the guy calling. I heard what the officer said. Yes. Said what the person said. Yes. So are y'all saying that y'all don't believe that the person said that? The cousin with the red car that daddy sure wanted Polo to take that picture down. They were in Gainesville that day. Yeah, I'm going to go look at that. Let's see. By himself, you played it on. I'm trying to remember outside by himself. Okay, girl, I'm going to have to go through and look. Do y'all think that the Tyrone case could have been like Ramika's case nationwide where people are marching? Yep. I think it could have been. Use pin drop and go back. Can have it to verify BG and Lulu voice. That should give you the answer. Oh. He said Tasha, she wasn't Holly. That cousin went off on all of them. The one from a couple of days ago. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think Polo is going to reach Lulu. Oh, do y'all think Lulu would talk to Polo, like do an interview or something? I wonder why Jamar was going out. Oh, that hello, clock that. Cause he had a lot of heat for Polo. Like somebody was telling him, look, hey, defend us. But cause he came hard, like seriously. Hey Stacy, I know they better not play with that activist lady Polo. I know that lady, baby, my mouth was dropping more and more. Y'all, that's gonna probably be my next video. I'm trying to keep them in order for the people that are not following on Facebook. I'm trying to keep a certain order. So remember I showed y'all a little introduction video. Then Polo today, went to one of his videos. Then because of some of the little shade thrown in that video I showed y'all, Polo came and made some posts. I don't know if they still up. And then he did a video. Then people screenshotted or woke her up and told her what Polo had posted and said, and child, it unleashed. I was like, ooh, my mouth was dropping. I said, what is happening this early in the morning? Okay. Oh my God. I said, I'm staying out of it and minding my business. But hey, I'll share it. Because, we just trying to keep up. Okay. Trying to keep up with certain stuff. Let's see. Yeah, he was threatening though. I was like, did he take that video down? Because he was going hard. It was, if I was Lulu, I wouldn't talk to anyone. Because if she guilty, baby, that could be used against her. Do y'all think that because it became messy where CCs are going at it to where it could have been justice or steps taken where the news stations where people could have called for Tyrone's case. Yeah, it could have been protesting and things earlier on. Um, I believe that plays a part. Applying pressure, staying in their faces, police departments' faces. All of that plays a part in a lot of these different cases. That happened. They got some got being crump, or they did not let up. They had a schedule. They did emails. I know in Romika's case, the family, they would go and protest once a week, okay, at the city hall, with their signs and things like that. So it does make a difference. Being consistent is showing that we are not giving up. Okay, you need to tell us. And when people see you making noise, see you consistently in their faces, see, they don't like that. I was just talking about that pertaining to children that are performing low, and they may have like an IEP or 504. And sometimes these teachers, y'all, will fail them or give them failing grades or not really know how to teach them properly. But if they have somebody, a parent or guardian or an advocate that is on those teachers, okay, holding them accountable, calling them, showing up to the meetings, I bet you they won't play with that child. They are going to make sure that that child learns and that they are not failing, especially with an IEP. Okay, so it's about holding people accountable, and we teach people how to treat us, basically. So you have to set the tone and the standard for what you want. I'm going to be up here, a representative is going to be up here every week. We are emailing every day. We have people, and I think it was a whole team with the Romika's case. They had people emailing that were responsible for sending emails to the district attorney, people that were set to call every day. Those people got sick and tired. I called the police station one time, child, and I guess he was sick and tired and was like, you need to call the other one. I said, well, golly, you rude. Okay. So they'll get sick and tired, but it shows that you mean business. The activist is going to have them. Joy, you silly. I cannot with George. I'm going to have them all locked up. Girl, you silly. You know this Gabe said nothing about Polo. Did he? I don't think he has. Yeah. Gabe has been really focused on the main thing. He doesn't want the drama, the mess, and all of that. Now, I don't think he agrees with what Polo is doing, because to that effect, like as far as like exposing certain things and all of that, I think he did speak up about that. No, Becca, I don't think he's a friend of the family. I think they saw him covering this, and I don't know who reached out, if he reached out, or they reached out to him. I don't know. I don't believe that case was put out for closure. Well, she gonna talk in a few days. This is a long drawn out Tyler Perry series, never ending crazy work. Being transparent, being willing to hit the streets, a lot of work. Yeah, it is. I don't think Renee would care if Lulu came and told her the truth. Renee told a whole different story than what Lulu supposedly told her. I heard that. Yes. I did hear that. And she said, allegedly, I didn't say that. Guilty feet don't got no rhythm. Come on now. Okay, Tanya says she's the advocate. People treat you the way they feel about you. Yup. I don't know where Lulu is, child. Yeah, Gabe is for justice. They reached out to Polo. Oh, okay. So they reached out to him. Okay. And also Travel Island said they reached out to her too. In my opinion, all of this is hoopla about Dro's money. Thank you, Not Today. I appreciate the support. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. As y'all know, this is rare. Okay. This is rare, but my mind was going, y'all. After listening to that 911 call, and then just kind of looking around in that area, where's some potential camera footage. And I just, somebody has seen what happened. Well, Lulu had everything. Yep. Polo said that detective has been watching his Facebook page. Yes, they do, Stacy. They do watch those pages too. Because even in the Romika case, yes, they were watching the YouTube channels and stuff like that. Yep. I believe that. I believe that. The money, the policy allegedly she paid for the funeral. I think Cece was saying that allegedly his mom paid $34,000 for the funeral. And I was thinking too that if Lulu and her name were on the policy, well, when that person at the funeral home seen Lulu allegedly come in there and give Miss Renee the money, then that could have been towards paying for everything. You see what I'm saying? And all along, here we are thinking this girl that took $250,000 out of Joe's account and giving the mama that money, all kind of stuff, when it wasn't even $250,000 in there. Though that was my thought process. I'm like, oh, wow. And now look, she was paying for the funeral and stuff. Allegedly. Let's see. Yes, Lulu gave them the money. Whatever money Joe had goes to his children. The money, the policy allegedly she paid for the funeral. Yep. The insurance hasn't cleared until the death certificate was given out. Yep. They will always look at the last person that was with Tyrone. Lulu would be the prime suspect. If it's true that Lulu is with someone else after Tyrone's unaliving, what does that say about her? Exactly. Which, I mean, eventually she will move on. But this quick, I don't know, child. As I think on it, the insurance policy would cover the funeral services, but not the beneficiaries. Oh, okay. When Lulu said it's out of control, this is my opinion. When two families are fighting, you're going to stay out of your right. That's true. My mother is a retired police officer. She been watching too. Really? Wow. Really Dro paid for his own funeral. Oh, girl. Wow. That's exactly what Cece said. And she said Tyrone Sr. was asked to pay for the church and he didn't have the money to even pay that. And Renee had to pay for that as well. Yep, that's what she said, Stacy. Yep. Allegedly, Lulu and Dro had a shared bank account. Yep. The Davis out at the happy hour rap. I can't even read. Oh my God, not rapping, talking about running off on a plug, and we up late trying to solve this case. Exactly. The math ain't mathing at all. Okay. Oh my gosh, running off on the plug. Y'all, I could not believe it. I was like, I wouldn't even make fun like that when you have some allegations against you of scamming people. Like, that's not the time. It's too soon. Okay? I would not be out rapping about running off on the plug at a time like this. No, it's not funny. And y'all, I'm going to be honest. Y'all know, now this part has nothing to do with Justice for Joe. Just an observation, okay? Y'all know that morning, was that yesterday? Because it's like so much at one time. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday when she did the live and she was singing, "Victory is mine. Victory is mine." Y'all, I believe she was singing that because Polo's page had been struck and it was gone. I think she was excited that Polo's page was gone, y'all. I thought Polo had blocked me because I was like, well, where's his page? I didn't do anything. So then, just so happened on his other page, his first page, something had popped up and it said that we're going to be on here temporarily or something. And so I was like, okay, so I'm not blocked. Other people thought they were blocked too. So then he I guess had reported it to Facebook and did like the appeal. And then he showed the screenshot where they went ahead and said that he did follow community guidelines and they put his page back up. But I said, oh my God. And the reason I know that this is what's funny, Polo's page was gone for that short amount of time, right? That's when the advocate, y'all, I was watching this in real time. That's when the advocate went live on Polo, cussing him out. And the aunt was in the chat talking about victory is mine. I said, well, I thought you was just singing that during morning motivation for the Lord. Now you using it in the chat. I said, now that's messy. Okay, now that part is messy. Oh, it was a lot. Oh my gosh. So then Polo was trying to do his lives. His live looked like it was being recorded. And it cut off. I was like, this is a lot. It was a lot going on yesterday. Okay. We need a check for pain and suffering because it was a lot. Oh my gosh. Polo got them pages right back. Exactly. She was happy. I say victory is mine. I'm gonna start singing it every time somebody think they got over. Oh, victory is mine. I was tickled. Baby got that page back and exposed more stuff. I say, leave that man alone. Yes, she was singing victory is mine. Let's see. I don't know who had something to do with that page, but God bless the dead. This is my last late night trying to be a detective. Oh, it was a lot, man. I almost died when Cece got on with Polo. Oh my gosh, yes. I have to get that clip too. I have to get that clip because I was shocked too. When he said Cece come, I said, which Cece? Not the same baby. It was too much. Yes, Stacy, it was too much going on, child. You can't play with the Lord like that, right? I wanted to jump through the phone when she was. I said that was a messy moment I did observe in real time. I was looking at all of this in real time. Yes, okay, Harlem mate. Let's see. Polo should have sang "The Devil Had Me," but I got away. They playing a dirty game. And the girl, the daddy was flirting with. Yes. Oh my God. They pulled Polo. Polo's pulling him out the chamber. I mean, yesterday he had her name is Lay Rich. She was the one that had started the Dro movement, Justice for Dro movement. And, they was just going into how all of that started and then about the daddy and all this different stuff. So he had her up there. Then he said, I'm trying to get Cece on here. And I was like, Cece, Lord, is he going to bring out Lulu? Because, baby, if he bring out Lulu on the same day, we done had Lay, Cece, and then Lulu. Oh, baby, they better give that man all kind of rewards. Because he would have been, when I tell you, hands down to get all of those interviews in one day. Oh, baby. Because I thought Lulu was going to be next. Say, this is a lot of people. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. She spilled the beans. Yes. How about the daddy got his phone bill paid? Yes, I did see that. I wasn't surprised about the girl because I'd already heard that. Oh Lord, Joy. Mm-mm. Yeah, he was gonna break the internet yesterday, but he said, "Welcome to the war zone." Yeah, the booty pics. People still sending booty pictures and stuff. Like, baby, whatever y'all do in this time, do not send any nude pictures to anybody. Okay, because baby, people are passing stuff around. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Mm-mm. Somebody he wanted that cup water party and groceries. But wait, y'all. Okay, this is. Let me just say this: not just for Drove part. Okay, so but I'm trying to understand this. I thought he already had a woman, and wouldn't she be suspicious if all of a sudden they were getting like groceries and stuff? Like, I don't know. That part was odd to me of buying groceries and stuff, and it's another woman there. I don't know, unless you just thought he had gotten some money and just went and bought groceries. But I was like, interesting. What is up with people trying to report CC's loss for? I don't know. It's a lot of that going on. Yesterday was a day, honey. Yes. I don't even understand how his father even thinking like that. Okay, it's a wife. Okay, asked her to buy groceries. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like your wife not trying to figure out. Well, how did you get some groceries? Oh my God. I'm not laughing at the situation because, we all go through hard times and things like that. I guess I'm just wondering, like, did she not find it odd that he just all of a sudden groceries popped up? I don't know. Ooh, that's a long time. I still don't believe none of this. Some of this don't sit right with me. Yes. Yeah, somebody lying. Mm-hmm. But that goes back to what can be proven. Okay. Some stuff, if you can't prove it, people will be like, I don't believe it. But I mean, some people have text message proof. They may not come out and show us text messages and things like that, but they may have proof of certain things. We can't say everybody lying, if they have proof of what happened. Let's see. Oh Lord, that's a lot going on. Yeah, that's some nasty work. I mean, where's they rich from? None of this is from. I don't know. The wife is battered. Oh Lord. I couldn't figure out what his head was. Wait, what? What was on his head on the pictures? Which pictures? And y'all, it was funny because this is all about the comments for me. Because I think when he was saying that allegedly the son was trying to sleep with the same girl, so we all were in the chat like, well, who is late? Because I never heard that name before. And we were all trying to figure it out. And somebody said, who is late Rich and why is everybody trying to F her? Say, baby, the comments are not playing. Okay. They were talking about she must have gold, coochie, and all kind of stuff. I was like, Lord, what is happening? This thing went to a whole other place. Okay. Showed it all, and Natasha's son tried to, yeah, they were looking at the pictures allegedly. This is just too much. Well, y'all, what time is it? Look, I think that's my cue. But yes, y'all, make sure y'all go back and look at the video that I uploaded tonight. And I also did a video earlier, and I'm going to look for that other video. I hope I can find it on Polo's page with the Wawa. Cause see, now I want to look at that in a different way. I hope he didn't take it down. What if he took it down? Oh my gosh, I need to find that. Yes, good night, Miss Keita. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Karen said he couldn't get my coochie and I buy you groceries and pay your bills. Crazy. Okay. He took me out when he said they got the outfits from Amazon. Who child? I guess he saw some receipts of that. I don't know. Good night, Paula. Is it McCowan? Oh, McCowan. McCowan. I had to, baby, I need my glasses. Good night, McCowan. I'm looking for the video now. Okay. All right, fantasy. So let me get on that. And thank you all so much for joining tonight, hanging out with us. It is still Justice for Dro. We will continue to stay focused on the facts and things that can be proven. Okay. His dad always been a bum and a cheater. Oh Lord. He said he wasn't going to take it down because we need to come back to that video. Oh, got you. Okay, so I'm glad. I'm a definitely you too, Harlem mate. I'm definitely about to do that right now before I go to bed. I love you all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Hit that like button if you have not. Also, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Y'all have a great morning, night. Until next time. Bye-bye.